My name is Skylar Quinton Dees, and I am 18 years old. And this is a story about my family. Well, my family residence at 1631 South Avers. The house was something special. I can remember living in that house with cousins, mothers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, sisters, brothers, and friends.
Yeah, we were all known as the alley kids because we couldn't go out front. Of course, everybody knew. But it did make us a difference. All our cousins were there. We really didn't need any friends. We had such a big family. All my cousins out here, so I guess I'm supposed to be out here too, playing softball, playing kickball. We just had a good time. The alley, hey, I guess it was the club to us.
When we used to live over there, the alley wasn't just the alley. To me, the alley was like a new paradise or something.
Get up, leave out the house, and it was like your first point A is 1631. Go by there and see Aunt Jessie, and she would be sitting on the back porch. Hey, baby, how you doing? And at that point, you already know, park that car. And before you know it, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 2-3 hours done pass, and you out there talking to Aunt Jessie, and before you know it, the back porch is crowded.
1631 was a place where family really came together and was family.
Back in the early 90s, it was fun. All kids was kids. Everybody having fun. Everybody watch each other. But now, it's one-on-one now. Everybody think about themselves. Everybody's selfish. I've been taught a lot, stuff like that. How to raise a family, how to survive. And I guess right now, the house is not surviving. And that's kind of a disappointment to me.
Now, like I rode past there maybe a couple weeks ago, and I just felt like, wow, so many memories came. It's like unbelievable now. I can't believe that this is it.
I felt like that building is still a part of me, and when I do go past the house, I just like shake my head and all that's gone. But I really do miss that house, and it's a lot of memories that I do have.
It's a familiar place. It's like a warm blanket, or it's like your mother's arms. When you came there, you knew that everything was going to be all right. If you could make it there, you knew that you were going to be taken care of, and it was always the doors were always open for anybody that came through.
I can't believe that no one's back there. It's just, you drive by looking, it's so empty and deserted. I'm like, oh man, I remember so many memories back there. And just to look at it, it's like, man, I hope they don't tear it down. To me, it's like a landmark.
The house was just so much of a person, more so than anybody in it. And I would say that my grandmother made it for everybody that way. It was like my grandmother and the house were one.
A lot of us just talked about the building on Avers, but I guess the building wasn't really the hero. It was the Aunt Jessie part. That was our mother.
Yeah, well, Mom made the place home, and it's kind of hard to talk about.
It was like a safe haven for any and everybody.
And it was just amazing, just of how many people that lived in that vicinity knew my grandmother and knew that house was just a place where you can come no matter what.
And everybody sort of, they recognized my mother and father as sort of like the patriarchs of that area.
It was like the door was never locked. It was always open, and that's the type of person Aunt Jessie was. Her door was always open to whomever.
Wanted, she made you feel wanted. It was just like you were me, Lost and Pee Wee. It was just like you was one of us. She never discriminated against us three. As opposed, it was no discrimination. She didn't treat us like them my kids, this, that they come first. A lot of time we got put on the back burner for a lot of people.
No matter what the problem, that house is like a rock, and you just go to the rock, and that's where you found your foundation, your strength, and everything at. I don't even know what emotion to call it, because it isn't. But it was. I hear my grandmother saying that it will be okay, and that it is okay.